All right, we're here at the Hobbs Farm tractor store, giving you a little bit of a preview on some things I've bought for our new map. First one sitting here is the little Kubota tractor. I've got it hooked up with a Stoll front loader. We've got all the attachments for it too. This is going to be a sort of a yard tractor over at the animal area for handling bales, pallets, things like that. And I know it doesn't look like much, but I didn't buy it because of the looks. There's more sentimental reasons. My granddad owned a 25 horse Kubota with a front loader. Used it to do brush hog work around his farm. Man, he enjoyed driving around in that thing. So just to remember Grandpa, we're going to use the Kubota a little bit on this map. Now, I did park everything else we bought out in this field over here. I don't know if you've ever bought anything in the tractor store, but even if you spend $500,000 on a new combine, as soon as your check gets into the bank, the people at the store are usually pretty eager for you to take your combine off of their property. Now we've got a Class 300 pickup. We've got the big Class corn header. We'll show you what that's for in a minute. This is something that was given to us, and it looks pretty good, so we'll keep it. The Batterstad planter. We've got a Joskin trailer for animals. Take them to the market. We've got a Class brand rear mower. This is not the usual front and rear butterfly mowers. This is the whole unit's on the rear. I thought it'd be interesting to use that in this map. Of course, the big Krone windrower. And we have I believe it's a Pottinger. Yep, Pottinger tedder. Sitting next to Horse Titan chaser wagon. I know I've used the Bergman chaser wagon quite a bit, so I thought I'd try something different. And a pretty good size Horse brand plow. Over here we got some of our heavier stuff. I did want to try the 470 Steiger case tractor again. This flatland might be just the thing for this map. This one's got the narrow row crop tires on it. I've also been moving equipment around a little bit with it here at the store. We have a big Strautmann forage wagon. Next to that are one of our grain trailers. I finally found a belly unload American style grain trailer. This is a Wilson. And it's hooked up to something I remember seeing when I was a kid. This International day cab over truck. Name's Transtar. It will get up and move pretty fast. I drove it around a little bit. You frequently see these on American farms. Usually they're a little older. They haven't been made in some time. People buy them used, keep them in good condition. Next to that's a smaller grain hauling rig. It's a Kenworth single axle day cab on a Schmitz trailer. And the next thing is our spraying rig for fertilizer, and we did get the sprayer and front tank as something standard on this map. And I think I said that I looked at an older version of Hobbs Farm, and there was a lot of equipment provided on that map. And one of those things was a couple of Case Puma tractors. And I'd looked at those at the time and realized I don't think I've ever used a Case Puma on Farming Simulator. Seemed like a good idea. When we got into this map, I saw we had the sprayers and got the Case Puma for a spraying tractor. Next thing is one of Bullet Bill's Massey Fergusons, which I've turned into a verge mowing setup here with the Pottinger front mower and small Pottinger forage wagon. And yeah, there's a reason why I use the smallest forage wagon in the game. About one wagon load of that's about as much patience as I have for verge mowing. So one wagon load, I'm usually done for a while. Now this, instead of the New Holland or Krone brand forage harvesters, we've got the Class 980 Jaguar for those two headers we showed before. I'm a little excited about using this. Haven't used the Class forage harvester at all. And I saw this on the intro page to Hobbs Farm. Sort of a Krone collector wagon for forage harvesters. And that seemed like something interesting to give a try. So we'll use this as our wagon for the forage harvester. And just a couple of little things to do animal work here. Zoom hammer, large water tanker, and the small Motiva trailer. It should be just about the right size to get into small spaces around the animal yard, but still hold enough that we're not making a dozen trips back and forth for feed and supplies and things. So that's what we bought so far on Hobbs Farm. Okay, back at the store. Found a few more things I like to look at. Here, a big horse cultivator. We've got, I think it's a zoom hammer. Yes, zoom hammer. Planter. And a Great Plains Simba cultivator. And found at least one tractor I liked. It's from the T9 pack by Stevie. It is a row crop width T9. Also bought the supply truck. And we're going to do potato and beet harvesting. Alright, we got a nice late evening here at the farm store. Showing a little bit more equipment that we just recently bought. Got this Linha brand grain trailer. Pretty good size. We've got a little Zunhammer planter. And a Great Plains Simba cultivator. Got some nice green Australian type trailers. And bought our first really big combine, the Massey Ferguson from the Agco pack. I think we're going to have a need for a nice big combine. Maybe more than one. See, I think we already showed the 980 Class Jaguar. I had to go pick up a corn header for it. Next to it, bought another big tractor. A Case 535 quad track. Not one I've used before.
Another truck for hauling the grain trailers. Western Star brand. Not very common. You see usually Kenworth or Peterbilt. I think the Western Star will do good with the Australian type trailers. A little supply truck. And the in-game potato and sugar beet harvesters. So yes, we're going to do some sugar beet harvesting.